Hi, here is a quick tutorial on how to use your space mouse in Blender. So I'll start by showing the settings that you want to use in Blender, basically the free or fly mode. And then by default you'll see that at human scale you can navigate perfectly around your model. You can look very organically at details in a way that's difficult with just mouse and keyboard. But as soon as you want to edit some details, you'll see that the speed is way too fast. So this is normal in Blender. Even without the space mouse, you will want to use F to fit your view, to focus on your selection. And this allows you, even without using a space mouse, to have your panning speed adapt to your subject or your selection. And you see my flying speed with the space mouse is adapted to this selection. So if I make a bigger selection, you'll see I can fly around this at the expected speed, the perfect speed for this selection. And if I go back in object mode, you'll see that my speed is really slow because it's adapted to the last selection I made. And it's the same for my panning speed without using a space mouse. If I use just shift and middle click, you'll see that I need to press F again in order to match my navigation speed to my selection. So this is the first way you adjust your navigation speed with the space mouse, the exact same way as you do it in Blender, using F to basically frame selected here. So the second way you adjust the speed is using the mouse wheel, because there is a very obvious optical phenomenon is when you take distance from anything, your subject becomes slower and slower. It's just like if you watch an airplane in the sky, it looks very slow because you're very far. And yeah, this prevents you from navigating around your subject if you take distance like this. The same way, if I zoom in by flying, I'm way too fast, as we saw. So if using F to fit basically makes you too close to your subject, you'll always want to take distance. And to take distance in Blender, you can simply use the mouse wheel, which is not exactly a panning, but it's zooming out and in, meaning it affects also the spin. If I zoom in, I can pan way more precisely. If I zoom out, I can pan way faster, because the speed, the panning speed, is adapted to the distance. It basically compensates this optical phenomenon of distant object moves very slowly. It compensates this by increasing the speed, and it works the same way with the space mouse. As you zoom out, your space mouse will basically fly faster, and as you zoom in, it will fly slower. So this means you can seamlessly take distance and get closer to your subject. So I can do a quick demo of this on an entire scene. Like here we have this interior. So by just zooming out, I can navigate around the entire room. And by zooming in, I can navigate around very small details on the face. And by zooming out a lot, I can rotate around nearly the entire planet, you see. And I haven't done anything specially. I've just zoomed in and out. So obviously this unlocks new workflow in Blender, because you can navigate in ways that are impossible with mouse and keyboard. You can basically mind control the camera and be very precise with your movement, all seamlessly without configuring anything. It's just by focusing on your selection and then adjusting the speed without even realizing it. When you zoom out, you can keep flying at the perfect expected speed. The more you zoom out, the more you zoom in, you always navigate at the same speed. So yeah, this allows you to work on a wide variety of things of different scale seamlessly. Basically, in 1 second, I can switch from like a face to a mountain, you see, without doing any special action. So yeah, I think this should allow you to master your Space Mouse in Blender in a matter of hours, and hopefully increase your productivity by 50 to 100%. Personally, I can't work without a Space Mouse now. So yeah, thanks.